What's up, everybody? Today is Tuesday, and that means it's Q&A Tuesday. I have 4 questions from 4 amazing people, so stay tuned. The first question comes from Sam Silading, and he asks, here's a question. This is my first video watched. I appreciate that very much. If you were a WWE superstar, what would be your name and what would your attire be like? This is a great question. And, you know, some people say, when they come down oh, Steven Tilley, that's not me. Ever since the very first video game where you were able to create a superstar, I've literally kept that type of superstar, and that superstar has evolved with every single wrestling games that I've purchased. Including WWE 2K16, I have created the same superstar. Before I tell you the name, I'm going to tell you what they look like. It's very simple. They have blue knee pads, blue elbow pads, and blue trunks. Now, on the 2 knee pads and the 2 elbow pads is a dollar symbol. And on the butt cheeks is dollar symbols as well. Now, you're probably wondering what the name is. It has to do something with money or something like that. No, it's really not. His name is Superstar Sebastian Belmont. That's the name of my superstar. I've evolved him all the way, or he's been with the evolution of the video games all the way to WWE 2K16. So that's a great question. The next question comes from PDD. Did you ever wake up after a drunken night in an unfamiliar place? Did it turn into a walk of shame? So I'm just going to start with that one because there's an alternate question with this as well. So I've never passed out from drinking alcohol. As a matter of fact, it's very hard to even get me drunk. Like if you saw my other vlog, Rob was it was pretty obvious he was drunk. And I was feeling buzzed. That's the first time I've had a buzz for a while. It literally will cost hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of dollars to get me drunk. I literally have one time spent over $500 on something, and I mixed it. Tequila, rum, vodka, wine, beer, shots, you name it, I did it. I try, let's say, beer before liquor, never been sicker. Didn't get sick. Liquor before beer, I could turn you into a queer. Well, the thing is I was able to turn everybody into a queer, but I couldn't get drunk. So, there was one time where I didn't pass out, but I was feeling sick to my stomach because I didn't eat all day. I was a bartender at our fantasy complex in Wichita, Kansas, and I was drinking what's called Surfer on Acid, and it has Bacardi 151 and pineapple juice, and I was and sour. It's a concoction, but I was drinking shots of 151 in addition to the Surfer on Acid. Stomach started to hurt. I went outside and people thought I passed out, but I was holding my head down on a bench because my stomach was just killing me, and I didn't really want to go home because I was all by myself. Let's get to your alternate question. How did you meet your friend Rob, and can you talk about him about anything? Or can I talk to him about anything? So I met Rob in Tracy, California whenever I transferred from Kansas to California for Amazon. He was my coworker, and I just whenever I came to Seattle, all my coworkers stayed in California, but Rob came with me about 4 months later. So he's an assistant manager for Amazon, so Rob is moving up in the world. Could I talk to him about anything? I tell him everything that I know. I won't tell him. This is the thing with me, guys. You guys could be my best friends ever. And even on camera, I tell you guys a lot, but I don't tell you the fine details of a lot of things. And I wouldn't even do that with a friend. And I wouldn't even do that with family. In my opinion, sometimes it's important just to keep a lot of stuff to yourself. You can tell everybody something, but you can't tell them everything. And that's how I live my life. Great question, PDD. Next question comes from the Nickness. A massive solar flare has knocked out power around the world, and we are now all a primitive society without any technology. Everyone is assigned jobs based on their skills and strengths. What is your new job? Well, if you guys don't know this, I'm an Eagle Scout. So to become an Eagle Scout, you have to do a lot of stuff, and a lot of it has to be based off of stuff that doesn't require technology. My strength in this part would be building stuff. I'm not saying with like, we don't have the saws or anything like that, right? I'm more like pioneering, like taking twine or rope and building items with 2 logs hooked to each other, and then you wrap it with twine. That's called pioneering. Take a look at it, search pioneering Boy Scouts, and you'll know what I mean. But that would be my job, be building like log cabins and stuff for people. It's a great question. Next question comes from XYSweet011. You can see her on Twitter at XYSweet011. Question is, do you have or believe in those 5 to 10 year plans? And do you have any? Start with that one. Okay, so when you say 5 to 10 year plans, I mean, the only things I can think of is like life insurance, health insurance, or like, do I have a goal in 5 to 10 years? I have a 4-year plan. I do not have a 5 or 10 year plan. I have a 4-year plan. And I think I told you guys like almost on day 1 of starting YouTube, I'm going to be doing YouTube for 4 years. In 4 years, I need to have over 100,000 subscribers. If I do not get there in 4 years, then I'm going to take YouTube from a daily vlogs and I'm going to do it randomly as a hobby. I feel like in 4 years, if anybody's done YouTube and they haven't grown to a point where they are self-funded by that, then it needs to be a hobby and not like a time commitment, like you've got to do this every single day type thing. Did you have any dreams growing up? So I had one dream, for sure. I might have more, but one, like, you know, whenever you ask questions, the first thing that comes to your mind, this is what came to my mind, is whenever I was growing up, when I turned 18, I got into modeling and acting. Like, I don't look good now, I get it, but I used to be beautiful. 6-pack abs, blonde hair, beautiful teeth, great skin. I used to be beautiful 10 years ago, guys. Like, that's the thing. 10 years ago, I was model material. Like, I'm not aging well at all. But, so while I was doing the modeling and the acting, I actually got flown to New York City, did some stuff there. I'm actually in a movie that you can get off of Amazon. You can also purchase it, but if you're an Amazon Prime member, why purchase it if you can just watch it, right? So it's called Suspense, by the way, if anybody wants to know. So I want to be an actor. Like, but why am I not acting? I gave it up because I thought I loved somebody and they were not willing to do all this. It's like I either had to be there for them or go seek out acting. And so I gave it up. So one piece of advice, if I can give you and anybody, is if you have a dream out there, don't be like me. Don't take my dreams, or don't take your dreams and just shred it. Embrace those dreams, achieve those dreams, be part of the dreams. Okay? And last question from XYSweet011 is, do you have any brothers or sisters? I do. I have one brother who lives in Oklahoma, and I have one sister, which you have seen her on the vlogs. You can go, there's a vlogs. I went to go visit Kansas for 2 weeks. You can go see all those vlogs. My sister was in it. My mom was in it too. I have one brother and one sister. All right, guys, those were great questions. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with others, and that's it.